everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on YouTube. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here getting you set for the final matchup of the weekend as the Black Bears get ready to take on the Watertown Wolves once again. Cole, a real tale of two halves for the Black Bears in that game last night. They jump out to a 5-1 lead for the Black Bears, but the Wolves battled back, get into a 1-goal deficit, and then nobody scored in the third period. Binghamton skated out of the Municipal Arena last night with all 3 points.
Yeah, it seemed like yesterday Binghamton took the first period, if we go by winning by periods. Watertown won that second period, and then Binghamton was able to win that third one by keeping people off the board there, and they were just able to play good defense in front of Connor McAnanama and able just to shut down the Watertown attempts. They had a few good ones of their own, a few power plays I'm sure they worked on today in the drawing session, but overall the game may not have been the prettiest, and it may not be the one they're most proud of.
Well, you know what? The good thing is that's just 1 of 56 for the Black Bears, but they are 5-0-0, still undefeated, and they sit atop of the Empire Division. Let's talk a little bit about tonight with our players to watch. Let's start with the opposition in the Watertown Wolves. Cole, who are fans going to be looking out for tonight dressed in red?
Well, it was clear to pick number 20, Andrew Utoro, in red. Has made a difference since he got to Watertown. We remember Utes from his time here in Binghamton, a dynamic player, and he had an assist last night. He seems to be a playmaking winger. He's going to jump himself up, and he needs to be started one of those forces to help Stephen Klink on the offensive end for the Wolves.
And then on the other side of things for the Black Bears, it's the first Gordie Howe hat trick of the season for Ivan Bondarenko. Just in his 5th game last night with Binghamton, going on 6th tonight. A hat trick nonetheless. It's a Gordie Howe, albeit it is cool to talk about, but he's fit right in since he's gotten here.
Yeah, Bondo's used his speed really to break through plays and been able to be a dynamic winger for this team when needed. He gets the puck on and off his stick in such a short time, and when he turns on those afterburners, there's not many people that can keep up with Ivan Bondarenko.
So those are our players to watch. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Don't go anywhere. We still got a little bit more to get to. We're going to take a quick time out. Be back with more with you here live on YouTube right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Jump scare right there, eh?
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Let's talk about our UHS Sports Medicine injuries and scratches update. Cole, Black Bears looking a little bit different here tonight than what we saw last night in the Friday night matchup in Watertown. Why don't you walk everybody through the changes, courtesy of our friends at UHS Sports Medicine.
Yeah, the back end stays the same between Weaver and Stone, Ramekers, Anderson, Durazio, and Lathland, but if you look up front at the top 10, Emerson Emery draws into that third line spot. Cam Clark draws out, which gives an opportunity to Cody Rumsey to make his debut in front of Division's Veteran Memorial Arena crowd. He got to play last week in Danbury. This time he'll get to play for the first time at home. Really, the only big changes there for the Black Bears is that Clark is out and Rumsey slots in. But I was talking with Assistant Equipment Manager Chris Bouzakoulis today, Brooks, and we think this may be the first time since the Forget Taylor Joseph era the Black Bears aren't dressing a goaltender named Connor McAnanama or Nolan Egbert.
Very well could be. We're talking about the goaltenders in just a little bit, but worth noting, Dominic Tay is going to be making his FPHL debut in between the pipes. He is wearing the number 30 jersey. He is from Bradenton, Florida. Family natives of Czechia. So very excited to see Dominic make his FPHL and Black Bears debut. We'll highlight that in just a little bit. That was our that was our UHS Sports Medicine injuries and scratches update. Worth noting, Tyson Kirkby and Nick Swain still on the 15-day IR. That will come up for reevaluation next week for Binghamton. We're going to take a timeout and come back with more right here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show after this. The Black Bears are on the road next week in Port Huron, but return home on Friday, November 7th and Saturday, November 8th to take on a brand new team, the Indiana Sentinels. Make plans now to join us on Saturday for the annual Military Appreciation Night presented by our friends at Lockheed Martin. Get your tickets now for both games at binghamtonblackbears.com. A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Cole Parenti here live on YouTube. Black Bears getting ready to take the ice. Cole, worth noting, Binghamton going to be outfitted in the Road Ranger jersey tonight here ahead of the Halloween holiday. Of course, Binghamton will be on the road next week, which is October 31st. They'll be in Port Huron next Friday and Saturday. A lot of people dressed in their best costumes here tonight, and I already saw a lot of people walking around with skates for the postgame skate as well.
Yeah, I noticed that they came out in the white jerseys today. They're wearing their own costumes almost. Just means that head equipment manager Aiden Burchard had a tough job last night when they got back from Watertown washing all those jerseys and getting them prepared for tonight.
So I was told by EJ Worth that the plan is to wear the Road Ranger jerseys a few times this year at home. Now, that was not a definite number, but this will not be the last time that the Black Bears wear these jerseys at home. Oh, I'm excited for it. I think they look really cool. I think this is my favorite jersey of the season for the Black Bears, at least for the time being. Now, there are some things that are behind the scenes that are need to know that I'm excited about, and hopefully soon and throughout the year we're really able to release those. So, Black Bears are getting ready to make their way out of the tunnel. It is time for the ANC Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup for the Binghamton Black Bears. Here's the voice of Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, Mr. Frank Perney.
Number 12, Gavin Yates. At forward, number 25, Thompson. On defense, number 52, Dan Stone. On defense, number 61, Dan Weaver. And starting in goal, making his Black Bears debut, number 30, Dominic Tay. And now the rest of your Binghamton Black Bears.
Thank you, Frank. Binghamton will start. Dan Weber and Dan Stone on the blue line. Tim Kim, Austin Thompson, and Gavin Yates will start up front. And tonight they play in front of Dominic Tay, making his FPHL and pro debut. Rest of the team making their way out of the tunnel right now, getting set for the presentation of the national anthem. We're getting ready to throw it back down to ice level with Frank Perney. And there is the newest Black Bear, Dominic Tay, lining up on the blue line for the presentation of the national anthem. We're throwing it right back down to Frank. That was Yvonne Lyons performing her rendition of the national anthem. That got the crowd fired up.
Yeah, let's go. Good one right there.
All right, as the sides get ready for the ceremonial puck drop, Chris Corrigan and Gavin Yates are going to participate. Frankie Focus from the Phones Free School campaign, dropping the puck. Now, if that was a real face-off, I think they'd have to blow that one dead and restart it. I think that was an unfair drop, but Gavin Yates is going to take the easiest face-off win of the night right there.
I don't know if I would have been able to pay attention looking at that thing. That's a scary-looking green Elmo.
That's an antithesis of focusing. Time to talk about the goaltenders, though. D-squared home improvement. Let's start with on the left side of your screen. Matt Lentz came in relief, and since he did allow the 5th goal and Watertown got to 4, unfortunately, he was credited with the loss last night. He's 0-1-0 on his young career. He's got a 103 goals against average and save percentage of .963. You just saw Dominic Tay, and there he is again on your screen. Clean slate, zeros across the board, stat-wise, comes from Briarcrest College, part of the Alberta Colleges Athletic Conference.
Whoa, late edition. Dustin Henning wasn't quite ready.
So Dominic was a conference champion with Briarcrest College his senior year last season, and he was their starting netminder.
You know, he's played with some NHLers like Noah Dobson and Philip Kurashev in his career when he was down in juniors in the QMJHL.
So, a Canadian major junior hockey player, now playing with the Black Bears. In between the pipes, Binghamton dressed in white tonight. Watertown is dressed in red. So Thompson will spin it around the wall. Weber on this first offensive possession is pinching in down low. Binghamton trying to start a cycle. Already one broken twig on the ice, so Aiden Bircher doing some early work getting Gavin Yates a new stick. And that shot from outside the circles gets swallowed up by Lentz, and that's our first shot of the game and first stoppage as well.
Yeah, Nate Bertrand going to have some work cut out for him right there, like you said, having to hand that stick off. But you said his first assist, but Matt Lenz going to be nice. They got eyes on him tonight after I would say, a stellar performance last night, almost saved the day. Going right back out there and try to earn his team a win.
Wolves are able to outlet this puck off the face-off win. Boston Bird and Andrew Toro connecting right here. Demetrio, 39, doesn't have a nameplate, but we're going to identify that as long as we can. Bird now on the touch-up. Delayed penalty sequence here is against the Black Bears, and as Jansen touches up, penalty box door will swing open, and it looks like Binghamton headed to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill, 2 minutes for roughing.
Yeah, it looks like the guilty party's Mac Jansen there. Looks like he might have got that hit on Utoro, which they called, so the Black Bears are going to get their first chance on the penalty kill here tonight.
Comes 57 seconds into the contest.
Look at that, Jansen going to get himself some candy while he's in there.
Starting a little bit of trick-or-treating early.
It's going to make guys want to go to the box.
Hopefully not. So the Black Bears will push this one down the ice and force Watertown to break out all the way from behind their own net. Looks like Klink, who had a goal last night, is going to just have to wait behind. Watertown's power play comes in at 22% entering tonight. They did not have a goal last night. Delayed offside against the Wolves, so that allowed Scott Ramaker's extra time to rag the puck behind, and puts on a pretty good wrist shot from behind his own blue line that Lentz has to make a save on.
That one came in there pretty fast, too. Had to get that with the blocker.
So Klink will get past Carr back across the line, but Benchik and company are offside. So a neutral zone draw coming up in front of the Black Bears bench.
Just a little too excited that time for Darian Benchik. Got himself up into the play. He's been pretty stellar since getting to the Wolves. Been able to make himself quite an impact player for them and has a couple points and a goal or two to his name. So Darian Benchik making a difference here again with Watertown.
Got a false start on the face-off, so we're reset, do it again. They actually gonna have this one over by the penalty box where Max Jensen is currently occupying. Look at that beautiful power play graphic that we have up on the video board. Hopefully we get to see a couple more of those tonight with Binghamton being on the man advantage, brought to you by our friends at Meyer Security. Right now they're on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Remember, contact the Northeastern Striping Corporation for all of your paving and concrete needs. That's what they specialize in. 45 seconds left to go on this PK for Binghamton. And so far, so good for the Black Bears. Watertown's going to bring it up ice. They've gone offside twice trying to enter the zone. Corrigan's not able to handle this puck, but does enough to pepper Weaver to separate him, carrying it from behind his own cage. Bondarenko centers up, luckily for him. Dan Stone right in the blue paint, and her slap that one all the way down. Get another clear for the Black Bears with 20 seconds left to go in the PK. Schultz steers it in on the backhand, and Tomei is just going to freeze it for the first time in his career. Feel the puck a little bit early in this one. Mac Jensen has 13 seconds left to sit down in the penalty box, and then he's able to return.
Yeah, you know Mac Jansen's going to be trying to get up and out of that penalty box as soon as possible, even with all the candy that's down there right now.
Tonight's first period brought to you by our friends at FW Web Company. Visit their Binghamton location at nearby 62 Griswold Street or online at fwweb.com. We have another penalty that is being called right off the face-off. It looks to be against the Wolves. Hooking was the indication, and I believe that is Boston Bird heading over to the penalty box.
You would be correct. Bird scoring last night, gets himself on the score sheet tonight in a different way.
Time of that penalty is 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Watertown had 9 seconds left to go in their power play. They are officially now 0 for 1.
What's good about this for the Black Bears is they can send out 4 out of the 5 of PP1, and then the 5th member is going to join them right now.
That's true. Yates handling the puck. Goes off the outside of the iron. We heard it ring all the way up here. 5 forwards out on the power play for the Black Bears. Stubs stick handles and a glove save made by Lentz as here catch it and freeze. 20 seconds gone on the Meyer Security power play for the Black Bears. Went 1 for 10 last night, but still, Black Bears have scored a power play goal in every game this season.
Yep, and every game's been a win, so the power play has been leading to wins.
Yates now spins around. Hit a little bit of a slick spot carrying the puck. Stubbs met with pressure on the far side wall as they try to work it down low. Binghamton trying to get reestablished in the offensive side. Bondarenko's been the main cornerback up top for this power play unit. We'll see if he pulls the trigger with some space. Send it over to Stubbs, the righty, in tight for Yates. His redirect just sails wide. Back to the point for Bondarenko. Return feed for Stubbs. Looking for Yates on the doorstep. Jansen's backhander. Paddled away by Lenz. Watertown able to clear. This one comes all the way down.
Oh, so close there. That puck just was fumbling and bumbling around for the Black Bears, and it almost just snuck its way past Lenz.
Bondarenko crosses over the line. Here try to hit Thompson, who was the trail man. They left him all alone in between the hashes. And now we will reverse up the wall back over to Stubbs. He's got Yates with him. Yates will skate in. A little dangle in between his own legs. Circling around, got his hands free. Sent across for Stubbs. A one-timer down on a knee is swallowed by Lenz. And we're stopped there with 29 seconds left to go in the first power play of the night for the Black Bears.
Yeah, I don't think CJ got all that he wanted on that shot there. It was a nice play by Yates. He kind of made Schultz miss and lose track of him, bought himself some space, and then was able to try to get it over to CJ, but Stubbs just didn't get enough on that shot to sneak it past Lenz.
Watertown's going to win this face-off down a man, and they're going to be able to clear. This will be the last push for the Black Bears. Second unit is going to finish this one off. This is Demaray, Shankar, Kim with Anderson and Romikers.
A little different look here, like you said, with PP2. Some rookies getting their chance.
Demaray, backhander, looking for Kim, just couldn't catch up to it. A stretch pass ahead to Filipov. He's got a step, comes in. Tamay's going to make the save, and the rebound caught him up on the mask. So 2 quick saves for Dominic Tay, short-handed. Penalty time is up, and we're back to 5-on-5. Black Bears 0 for 1 on the man advantage, just like the Wolves here early in the FW Webb Company first period. Kim picks it off the kick plate on the far side. He's got a trail man, and Chichu Lathan coming into the play. He was looking to get it across. Good defense by the Wolves in their own end, and now it's a 2-on-1. McDonald with Benchik trying to go across. Lathan able to block it, going down on one knee.
That's a way to endear yourself to your new home crowd, is to break up a pretty good scoring opportunity for Chichu Lathan.
So Lathan now tied up in a board battle on the far side, trying to stick handle in a phone booth. Not going to work out for him that time, as Yefim Mishkin was able to keep the puck in, and Gutierrez through traffic rifles a shot. It looks like it was tipped on the way through. Could be Mishkin's goal, but nonetheless, Wolves up 1-0, just like they were on opening night here in Binghamton.
Yeah, I think that one is definitely tipped on the way there. It took a funky hop on Tamay, and he just wasn't able to recover after that. So the Wolves grabbed the first goal of the night. Black Bears going to be playing catch-up here today. Here you take a look. Gutierrez just throws one in. Michigan, right place. Knocks that puck from high to low.
So 1-0 Watertown. It is Michigan's goal. Gutierrez will get the assist. At 5:42 of the period. Now Bondarenko sending it in down low for DeRazio. Binghamton now looking to equalize. Jansen's centering pass going to be stolen away by Gill. Sent back around the wall to Klink. And now Jansen behind the cage once again. Send it up top for Stone. Surveys his option. Stand-up save made by Lenz. Rebound still available. Tried to reach for it. Pulled away by Bondarenko. Bondarenko now settles it down into a slot one-timer for Stubbs. That's the second time he's had a good one, but Lenz able to make the save. We're going to go to a quick timeout, folks. Try to figure out this echo. We'll be right back after these messages.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
Unbeatable reliability and speed.
Well, welcome back to the action, folks. There you go. Just a little bit of technical difficulties up here in the Jeff Kai's auto booth, but you missed nothing as Jansen turns this puck into a corner there where it's picked up on the other end by the Wolves and sent back up ice to where Stone looks to meet it. Stone will just turn this one back towards the center ice line, and now it's picked away by Bondarenko. Bondarenko by the half mark, over to Stubs. Shot wide of the goal. Recovered that time by Dan Stone up by the blue line. Shot in, stopped by the Wolves. And now it's going to go all the way down. First one there will be Utoro, so no icing. Weaver will just chip it up and over him.
Now Jansen with control of the puck. Thanks for filling in while we tried to work through that issue, Cole. Bondarenko on the backhand. Sends it across for Jansen. He had to try to bat that one out of midair, like maybe he was in the World Series. Unfortunately, that time just could not puck the wood on the rubber. Glove down by Ramekers, tries to get it in down low, stolen away by Utoro. He gets it deep enough for a four-man change for Watertown. Only person not getting off was Gill. They try to split the D between Gill and Schultz. No quarter given by the guys in red that time. Sent back down the ice, and Filipov does a good job to nullify icing against Ramekers down low in the corner.
Yeah, Scotty got beat there that time, trying to leg out the icing, but unable to get there in time.
Shankar will block a one-timing bid from Gill, who caught it off the wall. It goes all the way back down to Lenz. And then stolen away at the blue line, but Binghamton is offside, so they could not enter the zone. Mishkin, the goal scorer, goes ahead, able to get a piece with it is Filipov. Benchik chases after down low. He gets in a board battle with Lathan. You get a great look at it from our excellent video team down, though, in the corner. Gutierrez walks the line. He fires through traffic. Hit Durazio on the way through. Now carry back up top. Klink's going to try to show off his speed. Loose puck's available, and Temay is able to make the save with the help from the iron. Took a friendly hop. Binghamton able to flip it out to center ice and get the clear.
Temay used all parts of his legs. He stretched all the way out there with his pad and was able to get that puck just before it got to the goal line.
So now Reeder can't hang on to that puck. Durazio able to shield him away and let his partner Lathan come in. Durazio will elevate, that was Kim elevating it past Thompson and Gutierrez and around the wall to the far side. Binghamton's going to try to re-enter the zone as soon as Yates touches up. Takes a friendly Binghamton hop in front of the netminder, and Henning's going to cut in front of the net. His pocket's going to be picked. It's a giveaway. Thompson out wide, holding for a shot. Wrist one into the chest of Matt Lenz, and her hang on for no further play.
Yeah, Matt Lenz looking strong in this one. Already made 7 saves. It's doing a great job bidding for that #1 goalie spot right now that seems to be up for grab for the Wolves since the departure of Anton Baratkin. Between him now and Brendan Colgan. And Lenz so far winning the battle, in my opinion. Let's take another look at it here at that save by Temay. Just got that outstretched pad to make the stop.
Love the overhead camera. Really glad we can utilize that this year. So Weaver will backhand one just over the head of Lenz. Remember, last night, Gavin Yates able to score on the power play with a funky overhead play. Bounced over the head of the then goaltender, Brendan Colgan, and just landed in the back of the net. Didn't even hop over the goal line. That's a serious angle to drop that one in there.
That was a weird one.
Stone, fans on the clear. Held in by the Wolves. Extra possession here. McDonald tries to soccer style that up to his forehand. Instead finds his way to Demetriou. Save made on the doorstep by Tomei. Second opportunity kicked out with a purpose.
You really can't let Bird get that open up close in the zone there right in front of Tomei. He had all the time in the world to try to make a play.
And looks like Boston Bird's going to be guilty of interference here. And we will tell you about the Black Bears' second power play when we come back. 9:33 left to go, period number 1. Black Bears trail 1-0.
Thanks, guys.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears are on the Myers security power play for the second time tonight. Here's a look at what was called. Boston Bird guilty of interference against Gavin Yates. Excellent job by the video guys, capturing that from multiple angles from us. See if the Black Bears can light the lamp and equalize this one. Yates will win the face-off, but wins it too cleanly as it splits the defenseman. It'll come all the way around the wall to the near side. So Bondarenko now quarterbacks the breakout from within his own end. Little give and go with Stubs down low. Hitting will introduce Bondarenko to the plexiglass, but Jansen's holding the blue line right at the end of the Wolves bench. This keeps it alive for the Black Bears. Stubs through traffic, his shot deflected up high. Referee does find it, did not hit the safety net we play on. Bondarenko cycling around with Yates. Thompson's down low, parked in front of the net. Black Bears trying to find the equalizer. Yates was trying to send it across for Jansen on the back post. Instead, finds a Wolves stick, and they are able to clear all the way back down to Tomei. Couple of drop passes for the Black Bears. Finds it now on Yates' stick. Here we go out wide, send it around the wall where Jansen's waiting on it on our broadcast side. Thompson all the way across the Stubs. Beautiful pass, trying to outweight the goaltender. Still available. Thompson partially fanned on it. And it'll elude Jansen, holding the blue line all the way back down. 40 seconds left to go on the power play for Binghamton.
That was just some great defense there. Did not let Austin Thompson get anything on that. Seemed to handcuff him.
Now Yates flies into the zone. Shaves up the ice and will just leave it for Jansen to come in. Down low, Thompson looking for a cross. Almost deflected on target. Bondarenko fighting for a loose puck. Watertown able to clear. And Binghamton gets it back to the red line. Yates stick handles in a phone booth. Jansen, though, tries to toe the line. And he is just barely offside. So now Jansen and the first unit will head off. There's only 12 seconds left. So Emery, Demaray, and Shankar are going to clean up. Anderson and Ramekers on the blue line now, and that's how close they were, courtesy of our friends at Heinz Energy. So Shankar now crosses over the line on the backhand. Calm, cool, and collective. Send it across for Ramekers. Wrist shot. Looking for the top right corner of the net. Goes off the glass, but stays in play. Penalty time is up. We are back to 5-on-5. Watertown sends this one down the length of the playing surface. It is indeed icing against the Wolves.
Seems like power play maybe what they work on this week in practice there is down. The Black Bears are just 1 for 12 in their last 2 games. needing to capitalize on the opportunities when they get the Wolves. Had a man-odd advantage here. Unable to do so this time and unable to do so all weekend, it seems.
Shankar fires, looking for his second of his career. Got his first last night. Demaray with a nice turnaround bid. Great to see those two young guys still in the lineup and gaining confidence as the season goes along. 7 minutes left to go here. Delayed offside against Watertown. They can't touch it, and they do, so we'll get a stoppage.
I've been impressed when you talk about the rookies with Shankar's game. Not only is he able to throw the body, but he's able to get himself into good scoring opportunities and create for his teammates. Has quite a few assists in the young early season.
Oh, there's the Lorax.
Yeah. How bad can I be?
Is that a quote from the Lorax?
You never saw the Lorax?
I did not.
How did you not see the Lorax?
I was more of a Cat in the Hat kind of guy.
Dude, I remember when that came out, we ran right to the TV. Taylor Swift was in it. So was Ed Helms. He played the bad guy.
There's a bad guy in the Lorax?
Yeah, there's a bad guy in every movie. I don't know who played the Lorax. I can't remember.
That's not true. There's not always a bad guy in a movie.
Name one movie without a bad guy.
Could be a bad woman.
A bad person. Better?
There you go. Yeah. Stephen Klink now off the face-off win for the Wolves in their own end. Gets it ahead to Utoro. That was batted down legally with the stick below the shoulders by Stone. That allows Binghamton to transition. Stubs will fire. Another good shot by Stubs. This one, though, too high of a stick. And neutral zone draw coming up out of that stoppage.
Yeah, Bondo just got the stick way too high up there. Took a whack at it. Lucky he didn't connect with anyone's chicklets there. Otherwise, we could have been looking at a Binghamton penalty kill.
Binghamton will be on the road next weekend for the first time, not having a home game. It is Halloween weekend. We will be up in Port Huron Friday and Saturday night at McMorran Place. We'll be hanging out with our good friend Will Wiggleman from the Port Huron Prowlers. His broadcast has really stepped up this year, so big shout out to the Prowlers and Will. We look forward to seeing them next week. Bondarenko trying to find Jansen on the far post. Couldn't get it to him. The lefty able to fire. Penalty is coming up against the Wolves again. Tomei to the bench. Extra attacker, and Thompson is out. Thompson settles it. Roddy tries to send it across, and that'll end the scoring threat. Another penalty for the Wolves as they have been parading to the penalty box here early in period number 1. 14 minutes, time of the call.
Looks like it's the goal scorer, Ethan Michigan, who's going to be sitting down here. Black Bears need to connect here. They need to break this drought on the power play. They just need to keep the puck moving, and they got to find good opportunities to get pucks to the net. I mean, they have 11 shots in this one, Brooks. It's not a lack of trying. It's just Lentz has been real good in that crease.
Tonight's officials, number 29, Al Algena, and number 30, Carmine Vetrano. The linesman, number 17, Justin Kowalski, and number 74, Aaron Alexin. That's our third team on the ice tonight. Black Bears are on the power play again, and Yates able to score on the Myers Security man advantage. Ties the game up at 1. Black Bears equalize here with 5:52 left to go in the first.
Oh, would you look at that? It's better to have some luck on your side. Yates seemed to have it that time. That puck took a weird bounce. Oh, goodness. Off the stick of someone in front. Yates, the benefactor there, he connects for the goal, and the Black Bears get this one tied up. And they get their first power play goal in quite a while, since I think about the second or third chance they had last night in Watertown. This time they're able to connect.
14:08 time of the goal. Gavin Yates picks up his 4th of the season. And it is a power play goal once again for Binghamton. They have now scored in all 6 games this season. Watertown now trying to get the go-ahead goal once again. Reclaim that lead. We got 5:20 left to go in this frame. Got a 4-man pile of Demetrio just trying to push that puck down the sideline. And finally, the referee will intervene, blow the play dead.
Those guys seem like they would have stayed there all day. Let's take a look here on the replay. Yates just gets himself into that hash marks lane shooting area, and that's too much room to open up an area and 2 straight on for Gavin Yates.
Austin Thompson gets the primary assist. I don't know if they gave out a second one. Did they, Cole?
I don't think they did. I think it was just Austin Thompson.
So 14:08 time in the goal. Offensive zone draw for the Wolves. It'll be won by the Black Bears. Nice play by 28 in white, green, and black. Get that puck out of the zone. And now he's going to try to stick handle through center ice. Penalty here coming up against Binghamton. As slashing is the call. So special teams playing a lot tonight here in the first period.
Yeah, it looks like Klink was the one who got caught this time, and Gavin Yates goes right back on the score sheet this time, though, for the sin bin.
Take a media timeout. We'll be back right after this here on YouTube.
Barber Company is located in the number 5 Commons at 41 South Washington Street right here.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti live on YouTube. FWM Company first period. Gavin Yates sitting down in the sin bin at the 15:01 mark of the period. And Cole, what do they tab Gavin Yates for?
Got tabbed with a slash right there, Brooks.
All right, thank you, Cole. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again for all your paving and concrete needs. Watertown is 0 for 1 on the man advantage tonight. Binghamton is 1 for 3. And we've had a lot of power play time. Not a lot of 5-on-5 time in this one. Bird gets tied up in the corner with Demetrio. There's our ice level camera right there as you see it. Picked up off the half wall. Bird stripped of the puck. And Stubs able to backhand that one out all the way down to Lenz, who has to set it up on a tee for his teammate. Stolen away, though, by Jansen. Backhander centering up for Thompson. Just goes wide. Black Bears still searching for their first short-handed goal of the season. They had a golden opportunity right there. Nice little head fake by Stephen Klink. He was intending for that pass to go to Gill. It turns out to be a self-pass instead as the defenseman was towing the line. That miscommunication leads to a Black Bears clear, and it's all the way in the Watertown end.
Brooks, something we neglected to mention with that power play goal now. Binghamton, 6 straight games to start the season with a goal on the power play.
Oh, we mentioned it.
We did?
Yep, I did. Schultz carries it across the zone. And back over to Utoro, who have to retreat. Plays it to himself with his hand, so no hand pass. Bondarenko almost came away with another steal. Nice move by Utoro, our player to watch from Watertown tonight. Still handling the puck as he sidesteps Stone. Set off the wall, Corrigan. We'll work it down low for Filipov. Utoro pulls it out of the corner. He's got his head up looking for his option. Sends it over to Schultz. Trying to settle it down. Giving right back to Utoro. All the way across looking for Mishkin. Excellent read by Stone breaking up the play. Yates is up and ready. Set to return. And penalty box door swings open. We're back to 5-on-5. Penalty killers get the job done, and Shankar ahead to Yates out of the penalty box, in alone. Yates scores!
What's going on here? It seemed like Lenz just kind of gave up on the play, as if he thought it was offside. And now the referee and linesman having a discussion. So it's strange turn of events here. But as of right now, it stands on the board. Yates just used that afterburner speed to get himself in a scoring position, got way off and running, and was able to just beat Lenz in the 5-hole. And I think Coach Coachman's going to want them to take a look at this one.
Yep, so they are going to go to a video review. The linesmen are going to step into the box. So they're going to be looking to see if this play was offside.
Do they typically have the linesmen step in?
When it's an offside call, because the linesmen are the ones who make the offside.
No, I know that. I just don't know. I thought they just usually always send the referees in there, but all right.
Well, this year in the FPHL, you are allowed to challenge for offside.
Ah, yeah, okay. Yep, that's why I haven't seen it yet. Well, that was a quick review. Let's see what the... Well, that was quick, and all of a sudden, Gavin Yates has 2 on the board, and Klink going to have to serve a delay of game penalty here, so the Black Bears going to go back to the power play. Yeah, I don't know why they challenged that one there, Brooks, and I don't know why Lenz stopped playing it.
So that is an even strength goal after Watertown failed to convert on their power play. Gives the Black Bears their first lead of the night at 17-12 of the period.
That's just not a good play there for Matt Lenz to stop playing that puck, even if he thought it was offside. Yeah, he thought he may have heard a whistle, I don't know, but you got to play the puck just in case.
So Binghamton is on the power play. Rare situation after a failed coach's challenge that it'll be a center ice face-off with the power play to start. But you can't start with the face-off in the offensive zone following a goal. So Yates has 2 goals. It's the last 2.
His 3rd of the weekend. For Yates, having quite the weekend this time, Mr. Gavin Yates is.
So Bondarenko and Shankar get the assist. Thompson on the doorstep, looking to give the Black Bears a 2-goal lead, denied by Lenz. Thompson stuff chance, denied, and Lenz will swallow up, and that'll quickly draw a sea of red in front of Lenz. So this is a failed coach's challenge delay of game. Technically a bench minor.
It's Stephen Klink who's going to serve it. You see, did you get a good look at Bingo and the no phone mascot right there?
Face-off going to be 1 back to Jansen. 2 minutes left to go in the period. That pass for Bondarenko just a little bit too hard to handle. But Jansen makes sure that that puck does not get too deep so Binghamton can come right back into the offensive zone. Knocked away, this time around by the Wolves. And the Russian forward's going to have to retreat. Started this breakout from scratch. Yates comes across the line. He's got 2, looking for 3. His wrist shot gets deflected by Schultz's stick. Off the plexiglass and back up top for Jansen. Bondarenko over to Stubs. Yates is in a low slot. He was looking for a redirect off the Bondarenko shot. It just sailed too high above his stick. Thompson's down low, sent across for Stubs. Another whack at it. Referee will blow the whistle. And Schultz will grab hold of Thompson. Crowd will groan about that one, but really nothing there. 28 seconds left to go on the man advantage.
Doesn't help when that's the name on the back there, as these fans, they don't forget. And they clearly have not forgotten who that man was, or at least who he used to be.
Don't forget that the Black Bears are having the Bowl-a-thon coming up at Ideal Bowling Center on November 23rd. Sign up online. If you're on the Black Bears email list, you got an email yesterday with tickets about tonight's game and also the opportunity to sign up for the Bowl-a-thon with the players. And bingo, the Black Bear will be there as well. So that'll be happening next month at Ideal Bowling Center.
Are we sending our best bowler from the front office there?
You know, we really should.
He's got a 300 ring. I know he does.
And he has a 280 in league play.
Oh.
People say that's more impressive. Or no, an 800 in league play, excuse me. An 800 in league play. Ramakers over to Anderson. Fires. Save made by Linz. Penalty time is up. Klink does return. 40 seconds left to go in the period. We're at 5-on-5. Kim spun around a little bit, and Gill able to elevate this one out. So Binghamton 1 for 4 now on the man advantage as we draw in the dying seconds of the period. Watertown looking to get it back to equal. It's 2-1 Binghamton. Kim pins it up against the wall. Anderson for Demaray to the far side. Shankar now up with it. Cross ice for Kim in stride. Kim tries to scissor one ahead to Demaray. Deflected on the way through. 10 seconds left to go in the frame. Final push for the Wolves. Benchik tries to locate it. It's still available. 2 seconds left to go. Klink will fire at the horn, and that'll sail high and wide. That's the end of the first period, brought to you by FW Web. Black Bears lead 2-1 after Watertown scored the opening goal. Gavin Yates grabs a pair, one at even strength and one on the power play. Looks like our friend Max is standing by with assistant captain Gavin Yates. So let's go ahead and throw it down to intern Max. Take it away, Max.
Gavin, you scored 2 huge goals there. What did you see on that second one? A little bit of a weird goal there.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the weirder goals of my career. But I got a nice break out of the box there, and the puck was going up the boards there. So just saw my ice and took it. I got a nice feed there, so it all worked out.
That last 10 minutes of the period looked a lot better than the first 10, and Dominic made some huge saves for you. Kind of, what was the shift on the bench there?
Just keep going. I mean, we're the better team. These guys can't really hang with us. So if we just keep flying, I mean, just play our game, and we'll be all right.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time, and good luck.
All right. Thank you, Max, and thank you, Gavin. Don't think you can put it more bluntly than that.
I was going to say, those are some strong words right there. I love the confidence.
Well, hopefully the Black Bears' actions can follow that up. Black Bears lead 2-1. We're taking a timeout. Come back. Excite Motorsports coming up after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Got the annual costume contest brought to you by our friends over at Slaughterland Scream Park. You know, this is their busy time of the year as we get ready for the Halloween season. Big thank you to all the people participating in the costume contest. Got a lot of good ones out there. Looks like the Mighty Ducks are out there. That's very hockey themed. Look, oh, look, Austin Thompson still standing out there. He's ready to go. That's a great specialty uniform. Oh, you got a skeleton. Got Happy Gilmore. If you haven't seen Happy Gilmore 2, highly recommend it. Oh, Ghostface. A sumo wrestler. Let's see here. I believe that is Shrek with a Black Bears jersey on. A piece of pizza. Let's see. Trying to, Michael Myers, the Lorax. They got a lot of people coming out here for the costume contest. Let's talk about the stats while they are coming out onto the ice still. Through one period of play, shots on goal are 18-5, favoring the Black Bears. Power plays are 1 for 4 for Binghamton. Gavin Yates' second goal comes on the power play, and Watertown is 0 for 2. So special teams being a big factor in the first period in this one. Binghamton leads 2-1 after 20. We're taking another timeout, folks. come back, and maybe we'll have all the costume contest people out on the ice right now. But we're going to take a timeout, come back with more here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Well, while we were away, we finally got the end of the costume contest, and the Shrek family won. It was a pretty big margin of victory. I believe there was Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, and the Gingerbread Man.
Did you at least watch Shrek? You didn't watch the Lorax, but you've seen Shrek, right?
I have seen Shrek. I've seen all the Shreks.
That was your right in your time. That was a little before me.
Shrek was ahead of its time.
No. I'm talking about when we were growing up. Because you're a few years older than me, about 4 or 5. And I think Shrek, I was a little young. I watched it a little later as like a classic-ish.
I think Shrek 1 came out in 01.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet.
So I think Shrek, I definitely remember. I've seen them all. But Shrek 2, I believe, came out when I was like 5, so I actually remember like watching it.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, and the Gingerbread Man. It looks like they're going to have a prize to take back to the swamp, courtesy of our friends at Slaughterland Scream Park. Let's find out what's going on across the FPHL here tonight. Cole, what is going on in the other games across the league?
Well, if you go down to Athens, Georgia, you'll find a 2-1 game in favor of the home team as the Rock Lobsters lead the Twin City Thunderbirds in the first period. Topeka finally breaks through after Reed Cooper's shutout last night against the Port Huron Prowlers. Early on through that game, about halfway through the first, they lead 1-0. PD and Blue Ridge are scoreless as they get started with their first. Danbury, trying to get their first win of the season, has put up 2 on the Indiana Sentinels. And Baton Rouge traveled down to Monroe. They get set to start in about 15 minutes of time. So 2-1 Athens over Twin City, 1-0 Topeka over Port Huron, 0-0 PD and Blue Ridge, 2-0 Danbury over Indiana, and Baton Rouge and Monroe set to drop.
All right, thank you, Cole. We're getting set here. We're going to have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments, a.k.a. the highlights from the first period. Hopefully we're going to see a lot of great costumes in that highlight package. Also see a couple of goals, 1 from Watertown and 2 for the Black Bears. So don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to take a quick time out. We're going to come back with more. Get you ready for period number 2 here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. Black Bears lead this one 2-1. We're back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're
open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Rediscover. It's time for Bear Bright Electric's brightest moments of the period.
These are the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from the first period. Big thanks to Josh and the video team getting us ready here. Seeing some good crowd shots. and a couple of goals from that period as well. Binghamton had 18 shots on goal in the frame. Gavin Yates with a pair of goals. One failed offside challenge by Watertown. Put the Black Bears back on the power play, but they weren't able to convert. That was a big moment as we have a 1-goal lead for the Black Bears getting ready for period number 2.
Yeah, and you know they're going to be looking to come out with a little bit more of a jump than they did in that first period as they seemingly let the Wolves get the best of them to start this game. The Wolves kind of carried some momentum from last night, but the Black Bears were able to respond. Gavin Yates twice. So we'll see how everyone responds to how that period ended.
Dominic Tay makes 4 saves in the opening period. His team only allowed 5 shots. Wyatt Freelander, the backup netminder tonight, Connor McAnanamaw given the night off. He's hanging out with Andreas Johansson in the owner's box up top. So we're going to start the period at 5-on-5. And we will see how long we can last. Cole, we did have 6 penalties in that opening frame, and we only had about 12 seconds of overlap on a 4-on-4 sequence.
It was only 6 minutes of penalties? I mean, 6 penalties?
6 penalties.
It felt like it was 20.
Yeah, but we didn't have a lot of matching minors or coincidentals
True,
like we did last night.
Yep.
So here's a good look at everybody participated in the costume contest. Shout out the Shrek family right there in the middle. Shrek, Fiona, Gingerbread Man, and Donkey. They are going home with prizes courtesy of our friends at Slaughterland Scream Park. Second period about to be underway. Brought to you by our good friends at AAA Northway. Offering worldwide travel services. Go visit them right off the Vestal Parkway. Next town over.
Well, that was quick.
Yep.
Didn't last long.
Did not last long at all. Did not get through the ad read. Black Bears are headed back to the power play.
Looks like it's Jake Schultz, the guilty party.
Got in the way of Austin Thompson. You got to keep your feet moving. That's what Austin did. And Binghamton is going to the power play again.
Another chance for PP1 here to get their chance at the net. It looks like it was a hooking call, if you were to ask me what it was there, as Schultz just gets that stick in the hands of Thompson. And now the Black Bears will get PP1, those 5 forwards, to work.
All right, Myers Security power play once again for the Black Bears. This is the 5th one of the night. Now we'll have some time to get through the ad read. AAA Northway is offering worldwide travel services. Trust AAA Home and Auto with their famous 24-hour roadside assistance. Join them today at their Vestal location or online at northway.aaa.com. That's AAA.com. Black Bears are on the power play once again. Jansen will carry to the far side. Trailman is Bondarenko and Yates. Thompson, backhander, looking for Stubs. Got handcuffed a little bit in the phone booth. Now Yates will carry up top. Yates' backhander denied on the way through. And Watertown able to get the clear. Utoro and Gill make a mad dash to the bench. 2 Wolves will come on to take their spot, hitting the 3rd. So majority of the Wolves get off for this sequence halfway through the power play for Binghamton.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be PP2's turn here. You get Shankar already on the ice. Maybe they can get a chance to put one behind.
Yates centers up, maybe looking for Shankar, swept away by Reeder. And it'll come all the way back down slowly but surely to Tomei. Bondarenko cycling around. He's got his head up. Jansen will hop over the wall for a line change. Anderson was going to take his spot. Kim fires a wrist shot. Kick save by Lind. And cleared out to the red line where Ramekers will restart the entry for Binghamton. Demaray switching places with Shankar through the middle and the right wing side. And ahead to Kim. He's got it. Everybody's on side. They're good to go. 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Kim from the half wall reverses it up top for Scott. Ramekers will send it all across Anderson. Low touch passing. Ramekers on the forehand back over to Anderson. That pass too far behind Jesse. That allows penalty time to become up. And we are back to 5-on-5. Schultz does return. So Binghamton now 1 for 5 on the man advantage. And we'll see how long we can stay at 5-on-5 this time. Filipov will backhand one, blocked away by Anderson. Back into the offensive side for Binghamton. And big hit, Kim on Gutierrez. Kim throwing his body around. And Emery will come on to take Kim's spot. Here chase Gutierrez in the corner and reintroduce Gutierrez again to the plexiglass. Reversed around. Emery scored his first goal of the season last night. Right back out there with the third line. A wrist shot. Blockered away. It hit Michigan on the backside of his calf. Emery takes it from him down low and will send it back up top for the defenseman in Lathan. D for the Black Bears, but Durazio can't get a clean handle on it. Binghamton's Emery taking a beating down low as he pulls it out of the corner. Thompson knows a thing or two about getting taken down in front of the net. Probably an unofficial stat, but leads the team in getting hit in front while he's standing on top of the blue paint. Durazio looking for a tip. He got one on target, but Lynn's able to make the save. Thompson all the way across for Rubsy. And then penalty here is coming up. Interference is the call. And somebody is going back to the power play, and it looks like it's going to be the Black Bears.
We didn't last that long, Brooks.
No, we did not.
Longer than last time, but not that long here as the Wolves commit another penalty. Looks like it's going to be Gutierrez sitting down that time. I believe it was an interference call, but we'll have to wait and see and double check. I might be wrong on that.
You're not. It was interference.
Broken clock's right twice a day, eh?
Didn't know Long Islanders say A. So now Yates will line up for the face-off. Yates still hunting for the second hat trick of the season for the Black Bears. It would also be the second one against the Wolves and second here at home. Last one happened opening night. It was Tyson Kirkby who had one. Look out though, turnover. Benchik comes away with it. Pinballed off of Bondarenko's skate. And more seconds wash away on the Meyer security power play for the Black Bears as they're having to chase it down in their own end. Good job by Watertown applying the pressure, making sure that penalty clock continues to run without the Black Bears having possession. But speaking of possession, Bondarenko takes over to Jansen, trying to open up the netminder, sending it across for Stubs. Just couldn't connect with it. Now Bondarenko in the near side circle. Nice little head fake, gets around Utoro, centering up for Stubs. Over to Jansen. Bondarenko had to duck to get out of the way of that one as it went high above the bar. Yates not able to get that one deep, and former Black Bear Darian Benchik able to glide that one down behind Tomei's net. Yates sends it around the wall. Back over to Stubs, up top just outside the Black Bears bench area. You get a good look at it on your screen here. Sent back out towards the red line. Bondarenko will intercept. Binghamton has to touch up. They get it in down low. 35 seconds left to go on the power play. Yates over to Bondarenko. A little toe drag move. Got handcuffed as he got stripped of the puck. Jansen takes over possession for Binghamton. Subs over to Yates. A one-timer and a kick save. It's a beauty by Lenz. Remains a one-goal game. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. Yates still with it. He's crunched up into the wall by Schultz. As now Jansen will come back with it. Switching places with Gavin. Jansen's behind the cage, trying to find that passing lane. 3 seconds left to go in the power play. Thompson walks the line. It's knocked away. Look out, man. Out of the penalty box is Gutierrez. Fires and scores. That's a trick. And Watertown will turn it into a treat here on Halloween night for the Black Bears. Right out of the penalty box, Gutierrez will score, and it's tied up at 2.
Yeah, just got himself a nice jump out of that. Perfect timing there for Gutierrez as he jumps right out of the box. Had the wheels going, almost looked like he was going to get beat back by the Black Bear defense, but he rips it right over the glove side of Tomei. Here it is again. Nothing Dominic Tay could do that time as he put it right in the sock drawer.
So the Black Bears return to even strength, and now the game is equalized. Demaray with a nice move, but just couldn't get the shot off at the last second. Demaray searching for his first goal as a Black Bear. He's got 3 assists, had 2 last night. So he had his first multi-point game in the FPHL. First one came on the Jacob Shankar goal back in the first period of the Friday night contest.
It's one of those things that when it starts to rain, it pours. So maybe if Desmarais just sees one get behind the net, all of a sudden, that'll start it up for him.
Shankar now cycling around. As this one sent back around the wall, Stone will pinch in to keep this play alive. Stone down low, trying to center up off of Emery. Binghamton overloads the right side of the ice right now. Desmarais through traffic, in and out of the glove of Lind. Watertown able to clear. This does qualify for icing, but it will not make the line. So we continue to play on here with 13-13 left to go in the frame. Weber now brings it up the ice. He's marked by Demetrio. Weber trying to get his hands free. Find an open Black Bear. He gets handcuffed. Look out. Here come the Wolves back the other way. Klink in a partial break. DeRazio and Weber tag team that one. Take care of business. Nullify the scoring threat. The Black Bears will ice it, though, but they'll live with that because they get a timeout to catch their breath. 12:50 left to go. Watertown has tied it with a man coming out of the box in Gutierrez. 2-2 is where we stand. We're back with you after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Well, L&T Lawn Care quickly turning into one of the favorite fan promotions here in the game with the row race.
Well, I mean, you get a T-shirt if you win. That's like the greatest prize you could get.
How many free T-shirts do you think you've gotten through college?
Oh, none.
Oh, really?
They don't give, wait, maybe one. They don't give you anything anymore. I give them.
Really?
Yeah,
okay,
Brooks,
that's funny.
The times have changed since you were in college, mister. Oh, wait, maybe two. Maybe two. Yeah, I don't wear them anyway. I wear Black Bear stuff.
There you go.
Yep. Repping the brand, baby.
Spoke like a true company man. Gutierrez fires, looking for a redirect from Mishkin. Couldn't find it that time. Kim gets crunched into the wall. It's a giveaway. Filipov coming up with it. This is going to be a penalty against the Black Bears. And hooking is the call. So Watertown now has the opportunity to go on the man advantage and take the lead once again.
Yeah, after they were able to tie the game now, some good sustained pressure, and now Watertown going to get a chance on the power play here. So definitely an opportunity to convert for the road team Wolves here as Austin DeRazio sits down.
7:27 time for the penalty. Watertown power play operating at 22% coming into tonight's game. Down low, Filipov with a blind centering pass looking for Corrigan. Was a little bit too far away to make that one worthwhile. Mishkin down low for Filipov. They work a two-man game, passing it back and forth. They're working now opposite side where Corrigan was calling for it. Binghamton tried to get to a loose puck. Stubs is able to skate it out. Jansen, he's onside, short-handed for the Black Bears. Fires right into the shin of former Black Bears captain Jake Schultz. It'll take some time off the clock. Minute 15 left to go in the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Back the other way. Jansen tries to go underneath the stick of Corrigan. Separates him from the puck temporarily. Look out, here come the Black Bears, but an excellent keep by Schultz at the offensive blue line. Corrigan toe drag, tied up with it. Tomei makes the save, rebound. Couple of times they whack at it. Goaltender still has it. Whistle blows, and Tamay makes all of the saves on the doorstep.
Yeah, they just gave Tamay a bit of a chance. Too many chances there for the Wolves. Quite a few opportunities as the Black Bears try to jump on a shorthanded chance, get caught in the back end, and Tamay bails him out.
So, looks like section 23 is our Nurchi's Lucky Slice advantage section of the game. So if the Black Bears do score this period, they're going home with some coupons for free pizza, courtesy of our friends at Nurchi's. Here's our look at the Heinz Energy replay. 1, 2, 3, 4 saves there.
All I know is that if you look at Tamay, he tries to sweep that puck out of the zone and ends up putting it right on the stick of Michigan, so lucky that didn't make him pay.
50 seconds left to go in the power play for Watertown. They're looking for Demetrio in front, blocked by Weber. And that one gets shot into the crowd. And it looks like everybody's okay.
It looks like just a beer faced the damage there, and it looks like Dan Stone's going to take a seat in the box after throwing that one out. That was scary.
It was. And so this is going to be delay of game against the Black Bears. Puck was bouncing end over end. So Dan Stone takes his second penalty of the season, delay of game, puck over the glass. Time of the penalty is 8 minutes and 45 seconds. 5-on-3 for Watertown for the next 43 seconds. So Stubs takes the face off. Bird comes in on the backhand, stripped of the puck by Weber. Excellent seal on the half wall, and Ramaker's able to shoot it around the glass all the way back down to the Watertown netminder. Schultz now comes up ice with it for Boston Bird. Bird will settle it. Schultz steps into one, kick save made by Tamay, and redeposited on the other end of the ice. First man standing up is Austin DeRazio. He is set to return, steps out of the penalty box. Kling fires, and a good save made by Tamay. We're back to 5-on-4. Schultz quarterbacking the man advantage. Demetrio now, peppered by Jansen. Binghamton tries to get set up. We have another penalty here coming up. And sent in down low. Do not know what side this is on. Oh no, this is against Watertown. Their netminder left the cage. Finally touched up, holding is the call.
Before? That was a crazy one. Well, I thought it was kind of weird when Bondarenko, or I don't remember who it was, just sent the puck the length of the ice and they didn't blow it dead. So then I started to wonder if maybe it was on Watertown, and I guess Mr. Lenz didn't get the message.
So PJ Demetrio will end the fourth power play of the night for the Wolves. We'll have 47 seconds of 4-on-4 time.
I guess he got a hold in the stick there as he grabs a hold of Mac Jansen.
9:58 time of the penalty.
You remember that old clip with Tuukka Rask when he went skating out of the crease thinking it was a delayed penalty and it wasn't? They had to tell him to get back?
I do not.
You don't remember anything anymore. It's a funny clip. Tuukka Rask just goes bolting out of the net.
All right, maybe I'll look it up tonight.
You're not going to.
So 4-on-4 for the time being for the Black Bears. Kim and Shankar are going to be the forwards up front. Anderson and Ramekers will be the defensemen. Kim with a nice wrist shot. It's seen all the way, and typically when you go to 4-on-4, you might not have somebody parked out in front of the net. Matt Lynn's able to track that one the whole way through. So 4-on-4 for the next 38 seconds. We'll be back with you after this here live on YouTube.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine Hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes! That's awesome!
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. 9:53 left to go. We're at 4-on-4 for the next 38 seconds. And then the Black Bears will have an abbreviated power play. Watertown is now 0 for 4 on the night on the man advantage. Binghamton is 1 for 5. And if everything goes according to Coach Sherwood's plan, they're going to have their 6th opportunity coming up here momentarily.
Smart play. Oh, I thought almost. Smart play that time by the Wolves and trying to get that puck back instead of going forward, sending it back so you can start the rush again and not just give Binghamton the straight entry into the zone.
Neutral zone draw. Shankar and Kim up front. Black Bears have stayed the same with Anderson and Ramakers on the blue line. So Ramakers will glide it on ahead for Anderson. Anderson searching for his first goal of the season. Scott already has a pair, scored 1 last night as well. Penalty time is up. Dan Stone breaks right to the bench, and Bondarenko is going to step on, take his spot. Jansen to the far side. Stubs in the slot for Kim, a one-timer blocked by Gill, and then Kim fights for the rebound. Extra possession for the Black Bears. Yates down low. Circles the net. Finds Jansen. A wrist shot. That one just off the outside of the metal. Stays out. We play on. Yates keeping the play alive. Fires, and Lenz will make the save and freeze it. 44 seconds left to go. And the power play brought to you by Meyer Security in our second period.
Nobody had marked Bondo as he came into the zone. Bondarenko was almost alone for about 10 seconds there. Black Bears just couldn't find a way to get him the puck. I don't even know if they noticed him.
Yates wins the faceoff. Bondarenko hits the post again. That's the second time on this power play that Binghamton has rang the iron. Jansen fires. Rebounds available. Thompson just whacks it wide. And this one barely comes outside the blue line. Everybody touches up for the Black Bears. They're good. Bondarenko quarterbacks. 20 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Thompson over for Yates. Only person who read that play was Schultz, but that's enough. He's able to throw it down the length of the ice. Final break up the ice for Binghamton on the man advantage. Across for Jansen. Return feed back to Thompson. Demetrio comes out of the penalty box, and the Black Bears are not going to let that play beat them again. Gutierrez scored coming right out of the penalty box. Demetrio not so lucky. We're back to 5-on-5. Binghamton 1 for 6 on the man advantage. Now Bird, nice move. Backhander knocked away by Weber on the back check. Emery now with control of the puck. Klink on the intercept. Gets it over to Demetrio. Then bodies fly. 2-on-1 developing. Demetrio cross for Bird. Couldn't connect. Schultz steps into one. Into the chest for Tomei. He'll freeze it right there, but we have another penalty.
You running out of room over there yet?
Not yet. We're about halfway there.
All right, we're about halfway through the game, so that's about par for the course.
So Dan Weber is going to take the penalty. That's 12:33 time in the penalty. Got a little too advantageous with the stick. Watertown now on their 5th power play. Cole, I think we've spent more time on a power play tonight than we have at even strength.
I don't think that's possible. There's no way.
It just seems like, oh, excuse me. I thought the initial indication was slashing into the knee. Stolen away, Shankar Demaray. Shankar on the doorstep, denied by Lenz. Excellent pass by Zach Demaray from Quebec to Shankar from Ontario. Wonder if both those guys are pulling for the Blue Jays in the World Series.
I think everyone's pulling for the Blue Jays against the Evil Empire.
So now Stubs ties it up on the half wall, waiting for reinforcements. Good to see the young guys out there on the PK, especially to start. Shows the confidence that Coach Sherwood and Coach Quinn will have in them.
They wouldn't be here if they didn't have the confidence in them, Brooks.
No, they would not. So Anderson now gets in a board battle, stolen away. Can Stubs catch up to it? Yes, he can. Here come the Black Bears short-handed. No hand pass as Jansen touched it with his glove, then Watertown touched it with theirs. Jansen, though, back on it, tries to go short side, and Lenz will keep the puck in play, keep it moving. 45 seconds on the power play for Watertown. Mishkin gets separated from the puck by DeRazio. And now Jansen will shoot it down the length of the ice. It'll roll end over end over end, all the way down to the Watertown net. Schultz quarterbacks, 25 seconds left to go for the Wolves. They climb back up the ice in a 2-2 game. Dropped it for Demetrio. Started bouncing on its edge. Couldn't get a clean handle on it. Bondarenko got to the wall first and sent back around to the opposite side. Shots on goal, 27 for the Black Bears, 13 for the Wolves. We're tied at 2 where it matters the most. Weber steps out of the penalty box, and we are back to 5-on-5. Bird tries to dance around DeRazio. He separates him from the puck, but DeRazio loses his edge in the process. But look out, here comes Weber with Bondarenko and Stone. Now Stone to Bondarenko, back across. One pass too many for the Black Bears. And look out, it's a stretch pass going back to Klink the other way. In alone, denied by Tomei.
Welcome to Binghamton. Dominic Tay gets that outstretched pads right there.
Tomei will come out, play that puck, nullify the icing. Yates back the other way. He's got a step. Out wide, Yates fires looking for the hat trick. Comes up empty-handed. Weber keeps it in. And now covered up by Lenz. What a save. Dominic Tomei keeps this one tied at 2. Going to timeout. We're back with you right after this.
The Black Bears are on the road next week in Port Huron, but return home on Friday, November 7th and Saturday, November 8th to take on a brand new team, the Indiana Sentinels. Make plans now to join us on Saturday for the annual Military Appreciation Night presented by our friends at Lockheed Martin. Get your tickets now for both games at binghamtonblackbears.com. A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Welcome back in, everybody. They're doing the flex cam right now.
What I wouldn't give for them to put you up there right now.
Absolutely not. They should put it on Dominic Tomei. Dominic Tomei flexing a little bit. Excellent save on the breakaway on Stephen Klink to keep this game tied at 2. Now Thompson, power move, tries to go over the shoulder. Just sails high. Now Kim, wrist shot, blockered away, and Lenz will send that one into the safety net.
Right off the blocker there, just got a nice piece of that one. You get a look at Chicho Lathland right now. Playing his first home game for the Binghamton Black Bears, made his debut last night in Watertown.
We're tied at 2, under 5 minutes left to go here in the AAA Northway second period. This one sent down the ice, and it is, in fact, icing. Great hustle by Lathan.
A little liberal with that icing call there. I don't know if that was puck was making the line there, so the Black Bears will take that one all the way to the bank.
Well, it was. It was across the line when the linesman blew the play dead, but you can't blow it dead until the puck gets there. So even though Lathan was already past the dots, he has to wait for that puck to cross.
I don't know if that puck crossed that line is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Centers tie up. Corrigan's actually underneath the puck, it looked like, for a split second. Picked out of the corner. Durazio's wrist shot, I believe, might have hit Yates. Friendly fire. And we're reset and do it again.
Yeah, nice save that time from Mr. Lenz. He's settled into this game quite nicely. He's already made 28 saves here, and we've still got 4 minutes to play in the second period.
Shots are now 30-14 favoring the Black Bears. Yates will win it back. Durazio, wrist shot through traffic. Tipped off somebody, then Yates pinballs it off of Schultz. Lenz had to be ready for it. And this one back into the Binghamton end of the ice. Durazio shoot it down, hit a body on the way through, no icing. Lenz will shoot it off the high glass. Gloved down legally by Thompson because he plays it to himself. Wolves able to outlet the puck. Filipov and Lathan get into a battle. Pulled away. And Benchik trying to capitalize on that Thompson turnover right there. Bad place to turn the puck over with Darian Benchik right in the slot. Michigan fires, blocked by Lathan. Kim, Yates, and Lathan now come across. 2-on-1. Yates holding, dragged over to Lathan, fires, and maybe a partial fan, but Lenz able to get a leg pad to it anyway.
You want to talk about a good teammate, a guy who's on the verge of a hat trick, giving the puck over to the rookie.
Black Bears wanted a too many men call on Watertown in front of their bench when that puck was stopped. Take a look at this replay. Yates sells the shot and slides it over to Lathan. Don't know if Lathan was expecting the pass to come. But hey, maybe everybody thinks you're going to be the one to shoot. That's a perfect time to pass. 3 minutes left to go here in the frame. Wonder who intern Max is going to grab for our second intermission interview.
It's a big test for him. I want to see who he picks. Big test here.
Hopefully he's ready to go in the spot.
No, I see him down there, so.
Okay.
Hopefully he picks someone good.
Watertown with control. 2:30 left to go in this middle period. We're tied at 2. Watertown, as it stands now, has the only goal. Shankar and Henning collide with each other. Ramekers making the smart decision there not to pinch. And this will get sent from the blue line into the catching mitt of Dominic Tay, and her just hang on for no further play.
Tay hasn't had that hard of a night, but he's been able to make the saves when needed. He's got a few highlight reel ones, a few big ones that he's really come up clutch for the Black Bears, but they still stand tied in this one, and with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go, one of these teams needs to get going to get themselves on the board and go into that locker room with a lead. That's a new one. I like that one. Where's Mario?
And Luigi Brothers.
Yeah, how do you show up without Mario?
He might be in line at the bathroom trying to get a head start on the intermission.
Let's hope, because that was crazy. Hey now.
Broken stick by Schultz. He's going to recover and try to play defense without one. An excellent job by Utoro back checking to make sure his defenseman is able to get over to the bench and grab a new twig. Stone on the intercept. Binghamton touches back up at the line. It reverses it in down low. Jansen's waiting for it on the far side. Bondarenko will play it over for Jansen. Jansen coming over from the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. Bondarenko coming from the Pensacola Ice Flyers. Bondarenko trying to get his hands free to get a shot off any way he can, forehand or backhand. Runs out of real estate. Gills peppered by Jansen behind the net, and then this is going to be a penalty against the Black Bears. 1:19 left to go in the frame.
Might be 2. Brooks. We have to take a look here at who's going to take a seat in the box.
18:41.
Looks like it's Stubs and Jansen going to sit down here, so a long 5-on-3 coming up for the Wolves.
That would be what the people like to call not ideal.
That's also what they call in hockey with a 5-on-3 an eternity. You're going to need a lockdown here. You're going to need your goalie to be your best penalty killer.
Shots are 33-15. And the next minute 19, like Cole said, will feel like an eternity for the Black Bears. Thompson, Anderson, and Ramekers are tasked with trying to get this to the locker room. Ramekers fighting for a loose puck off the wall. Numbers advantage for the Wolves. They're able to pick it out. Demetrio fires, shouldered away by Tomei. 1 minute left to go in the frame. Klink outside the circle. Will send it across for Gutierrez. Already has 1 goal tonight. Now Benchik will skate in. Gives it right back to Gutierrez. Fumbled with it a little bit. Now the Black Bears will chase after this loose puck. Does it get past the line? It does. So Watertown has to pull it out of the zone. They re-enter now onside. Klink carries over the center line. Fires a wrist shot. Goes off the outside of the netting. Poked away by Anderson. The defenseman tried to get a clear. Thompson can't get it out. Didn't get enough on it. Gutierrez with 15 left to go. Fires. Blocker save made by Tomei. 15 left to go. Back up top for Gutierrez. Skating into the circle. Klink fires. Wrist shot. Too high. Schultz to the rebound. It stays out. 1 second left to go. Up top for Klink. Save at the horn. Tomei gets it done. And they will send it to the locker room, tied at 2.
Exhale right there. Dominic Tay comes up huge for the Black Bears when needed. Let's see who intern Max grabs. Maybe he'll grab your favorite, Austin Thompson.
I didn't say Austin was my favorite.
It sounded like he was your favorite last night. I think Cam Clark was jealous.
Didn't talk to either one of them today about it. So the Black Bears will have 41 seconds of 5-on-3 time left to kill to start the third period. We're going to send it down to intern Max, standing with defenseman Scott Ramekers.
I'm here at ice level with Scott Ramekers. You had a huge shot block at the end there. How's that penalty kill looking at the period?
Yeah, it looks good. We're staying aggressive. Putting our body on the line. Yeah, we just got to keep going, keep pressuring them and clearing pucks.
You guys are looking good at times, and then other times you guys can't quite finish those scoring opportunities. What needs to go right in the third period for you?
I think we just got to buy in, get pucks behind their D. I think with penalties and stuff, you kind of get out of a rhythm. So I think just getting back to 5-on-5 shifts, just one after another, and hopefully we finish it off here.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time, and good luck next period.
Thank you, Max, and thank you, Scott. Like you said, just got to stay aggressive on the PK. It's what's been working for him so far. 41 seconds of 5-on-3 time will carry over to the start of the third period. We'll get there after another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. So don't go anywhere, folks. More coming up after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Glenn Pitcher emceeing the Chuck-a-Puck. Very festive tonight. If we can get Glenn on the camera real quick. It's Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
My niece would love that. She loves Winnie the Pooh.
Where's Eeyore? Eeyore was a funny character. And Piglet. And Rabbit. No, I think it'd be funny. Now, what if they just had some random person walk out there and be like, "Hello, I'm Christopher Robin."
Well, I don't know where their donkey is, but I know there's 2 donkeys up here in the broadcast booth.
All right, that was a good one. I'll let you have that one. Black Bears and Wolves are tied up at 2. Watertown on the power play, albeit a 5-on-3 power play to start period number 3. Let's take at the stats through 40 minutes of play. Shots on goal overall are 33-18, favoring the Black Bears. In the period, shots were 15-13, also favoring the Black Bears, but the Wolves were the only team to score in the second period. Watertown is 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Binghamton is 1 for 6. However, technically, the Wolves are running 2 power plays right now at the same time. So if they do not score in the next 41 seconds, once we resume, they will be 0 for 6. If they score 1, then they'll go to 1 for 5. And then they still have a traditional 5-on-4 with however much time is left.
A little reminiscent of last night, right? The Black Bears scoring the 2 goals in the first, scoring a bunch in the first, and then the Wolves controlling that second period. So going to need to get themselves back and rolling here.
Take a timeout, come back with more here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Back with you after this.
Worldwide Sports Supply is now Worldwide Printing. For over 40...
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard. And all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes! That's awesome!
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Oh, look at that. We got an intermission clock to let you know how much time is left before we drop the puck once again here. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on in the FPHL. Athens leads Twin City 3-1. That game is being played down in the Ford Arena in Athens, Georgia. Topeka leads Port Huron 2-0 in Port Huron. PD leads Blue Ridge 2-0 in Blue Ridge, and Danbury leads Indiana 2-0 in Indiana. Only other game tied right now is Baton Rouge and Monroe. That is 1-1 in the first period. So Moccasins and Zydeco tied at 1. Hat Tricks over the Sentinels 2-0. Ice Cats over the Bobcats 2-0. Scarecrows over the Prowlers 2-0. And Rock Lobsters over the Thunderbirds 3-1. That's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to have the Bear Bright Electric highlights from the second period coming up after this. You're listening to Black Bears Hockey live on YouTube.
A big thank you to all the fans who came out to Tully's with us this past Tuesday, and a friendly reminder that the next Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, November 4th at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location starting at 6 p.m. Come out, grab a bite to eat, and enjoy the show with myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, and along with some of the Black Bears players as well. Hope to see you then, and have a good time at Tully's.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that? A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back inside Visions Veterans Memorial Arena as you get a look at the brightest moments of the period with the Black Bears taking the ice. It's going to be quite a few saves from both sides, and the only goal finding in the back of the net is going to come from the Watertown Wolves and Dylan Gutierrez, as he was able to beat Dominic Tay to send this game to the third period, tied. Had a look there at a few hits, a few penalties. Black Bears going to be forced to kill off 2 more penalties. 41 seconds remaining to both Mac Jansen and CJ Stubs. So the Black Bears have 41 seconds left to 5-on-3 to kill here before they can really get the attack going. So it's going to be a tough hill to climb, but they're more than halfway through it.
What a save by Dominic Tay right there. Obviously best of the game. Hopefully the Black Bears can come out on top of this one so he can remember that one a lot more. Watertown starts the period on a 5-on-3. Watertown also only had the goal in the first period, so the Black Bears are going to have to do the opposite of what they did last night, Cole, and they're going to have to find a way to score outside the first period.
Yeah, and they're gonna be looking to get one early. They're gonna have to ride the momentum if they can kill off this last 41 seconds, and that'll be huge for them to take that into the start of this third period. But still, you got to get through 41 seconds of 5-on-3 time, and that's no easy task.
Tonight's third period is powered by Mama Bear Brand, proud supporter of our Black Bears. Shop local, wear local, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit mamabearthebrand.com. Mama Bear Brand, all bodies are beautiful. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill does start the third period. Klink will come over the line with a two-man advantage for his Wolves. Gutierrez will walk it down low. Send up top for Klink. It's blocked. Look out. Here comes Dan Weber. Thompson's going to peel back, and Weber will just fire a wrist shot, blockered away by Lenz. Underrated play by Austin Thompson right there. No need to try to stretch that into a 2-on-1 with only 3 players on the ice.
Yeah, that would have been dangerous going back the other way if Weber had found a way to score.
Klink sends it across, and it banks off a stone, goes wide, and 2 men are out of the penalty box for the Black Bears. Jansen and Stubs, stolen by Stubs, sends it across. Bondarenko, save made by Lenz.
Not sure if that was a shot from Bondarenko, if he was trying to go one more across to Mac Jansen. Either way, Matt Lenz didn't let it get through, sensing the danger, swallowed up.
Oh, while I was walking around the concourse during that last intermission, Cole, I found a fan with a customized Potenziano jersey.
Is it the future Mrs. Potenziano?
It is not. That was the funny part.
Oh, wow.
Just said Trevor's Fan Club on the back. So shout out the fan club. Shout out Jeff, who has the jersey. And shout out Trevor, having a fan with a custom stitched jersey. Bondarenko shot going to be blocked on the way through. We are back to 5-on-5. Utoro stretches it ahead to Reeder, same side. Ramaker's got to the spot first, and he's able to send it around the wall to the opposite side. Jansen takes a couple of whacks at it, and the Black Bears able to get it past the red line. Anderson, nice thick handling on his forehand. Shot on target, not handled cleanly by Lenz. It will get chipped out towards the Black Bears bench area, and Utoro almost got sent into that thin little plexiglass that's separating the two benches. And this is icing against Binghamton.
Yeah, that could have been all sorts of trouble there if Utoro got caught in the wrong spot, but thankfully not so much there. The Black Bears guilty of icing, so they won't be able to change. Going to be stuck out there with a bit of a mishmash. Tim Kim with CJ Stubs and Mac Jansen. I think the Black Bears were looking to get that first line back out there as Austin Thompson standing on the bench.
Face-off won by the Black Bears. Anderson tries to slap it around the wall. Caromed off of one of the glass panes. And it bounced back out towards the middle. Crazy little bounce there for the Black Bears, but it works out. Jansen out wide, dropping it back for Kim. Kim's pass intended for Jansen hits the defender on the way through. And Jansen got handcuffed. Good play by Benchik. Able to get this one all the way back down to May. Big collision behind the play. We have a penalty called as it's touched up. Roughing is the call.
Is that Filipov?
It is. Igor Filipov headed to the penalty box. First penalty of the third period at 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Yep, that's going to send the Black Bears to another power play here. What is that, Brooks? Their 7th of the night?
Yes. 7th power play of the night for the Black Bears.
Be a big time to convert on one.
Why not? No time like the present.
Why not? That should be the motto there. Why not score?
Face-off, bounces out to Bondarenko. Her settle it, let everybody get to their spots. A 1-3-1 for the Black Bears. Stubbs wrist shot, looking for the top shelf. Maybe the top of the crossbar, maybe Lynn's got a blocker to it.
I think that one hit the crossbar. It kind of seemed to deflect straight up into the air, but of course, not the best view of crossbars from here.
Face-off will be won back by the Wolves. Schultz tries to clear, and his partner will do it for him instead. It'll come all the way back down to the Binghamton end of the ice, where the Black Bears take over on the breakout. Bondarenko gets his speed up, cuts through the middle. He's got to step on the defender. Open up the netminder across for Stubbs. Rebound, knocked in. It counts. Why not? CJ Stubbs gives the Black Bears the lead. His second of the season, his 12th point of the year.
Well, it was an incredible effort there by Lenz, but CJ Stubbs was just able to stick with it and get his stick into those dirty areas there, get those grimy goals, just sticks with it, and Stubbs rewarded for his effort there as he puts the Black Bears back up by 1.
CJ Stubbs scores on the power play for the Black Bears, and it is the difference maker in this one as we stand right now. Binghamton now officially 2 for 7 on the man advantage. Shankar, Emery, and Demaray out there for the Black Bears right now following the bump-up shift. And now Weber will just send it right back in. Bondarenko with 2 assists on the night. He got the secondary helper. Austin Thompson got the primary. That is, excuse me, it's Thompson's 2nd assist of the season. His first came on the opening goal for Gavin Yates. Now Shankar, forehand, back checked by Gutierrez, still available to the far side. Yates gives it a look, spins it around the wall. And Shankar can't hold it in. This is Benchik on the far side. Skated into the zone by McDonald, sidesteps a hit from Yates. McDonald cycles around the net. Looks for an option, look out. This one is headed into section 4 and looks like a fan in row C going home with a souvenir tonight.
Yeah, nice save made by that fan to keep that puck in front of him. Here's a look at the goal. Stubbs just powering through, has that puck find him right at the opposite side of the crease. Great angle here on the overhead. I know how much you love that, Brooks. There it is, puck's bouncing around, finds its way to Stubbs, and Lenz just left out to dry.
Schultz fires a wrist shot, trying to go above the shoulder and below the bar. Went above both of the targets that time. Anderson played it up top for Schultz. He keeps it in. Mishkin down low for Filipov. And now Kim's going to skate away with it. Sidestepped the hit from Mikishkin. Saw it coming in the Yates now. Back over to Thompson. Thompson's turnaround bid comes up a little short. Benchik over to the rebound. And the Wolves carry it back up the ice. They run into Scott Ramekers, a stone wall at the red line. They'll now go off. Chichu Lathan will take a spot in that number 8 jersey. A little bit of an errant pass that time from the Black Bears while they're processing a line change. It's a giveaway in the books, and Watertown will just shoot it right back in. So it won't cost the Black Bears as Stubbs tries to settle it down, try to catch it in stride and keep the play alive. Gill fires, and that puck knuckles on him. And a stand-up save made by Tomei, and that'll send us to our first break of the Mama Bear brand third period. CJ Stubbs has the difference maker. You're going to see it one more time here before we go to break. Black Bears lead 3-2 at home.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that? A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you? Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Oh, there's Dorothy and the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz.
They're far away from Topeka.
That's true. Not in Kansas anymore. Black Bears are up 3-2 thanks to CJ Stubs' second of the year on the power play. Binghamton power play 2 for 7 on the night. Chip in charge now. Jansen in a race with Henning. He's not going to win that one. And this will come all the way right back into the Binghamton end.
Yeah, there are two Black Bears, on Henning's tail, able to outrace both them. Quite a lot of miles on those legs for Dustin Henning's been doing this for a long time, but the old dog still got some tricks.
He does. Still out there, 54 in red. And a false start. Reset, we're to try it again here. And DeRazio will chip it along the wall. Half wall again to Stubs. And Jansen trying to catch up to a stretch pass. Bondarenko had a step on Henning that time, but Binghamton can't connect on the one more play. Now Chris Corrigan, it's in a board battle. Beat out the icing. Utoro now giving chase against DeRazio. Reeder back to the opposite side. Shot through traffic. Goes well wide of the target, and Bondarenko will just golf this one out to the red line. Utoro needs a little backhand pass down low. Tried to bank it in off the netminder, but Tomei does a good job of punching it out further away than Utoro expected. DeRazio will just clear it in, and it'll go to the far side of your screen, where Watertown aerial flips it to the center ice circle. Demaray giving chase, pressuring the goaltender. He's the first man in. Emery throws it on target, and Gutierrez got to be careful of trying to stop it right in front of the net. You never know how that's going to hop. Third line out there for the Black Bears. Emery getting chased down low with Schultz. Demaray lending a hand as well. Schultz able to get this puck out. Chipped ahead by Klink. Rifled around the wall by Weber. Return to sender as it ends up down low. Demetrio takes it from the Black Bears defenseman. As a low cycle trying to start for the Wolves. This puck stays in. Shankar on the backhand. Thought about sending Weber on the stretch run. Instead gets it back in down low. In and out of the trapezoid. Navigating the ice, Stone fires, takes a friendly Black Bears hop onto the stick of Gavin Yates now once he settles it. Held up legally at the wall by Gill, then a big hit by Shankar, over to Yates, looking for the hat trick, caught by Lenz, and her hang on.
Good shift there for the third line. We haven't seen much of them tonight with all the power plays. Demaray and Shankar forced to play a lot of penalty kill here, so Emery been relegated to having to watch him and Rumsey. We have not seen much of Rumsey either, but Emery making the most of the opportunity there with a good strong shift on that one.
Anderson's shot off the draw, kicked away. All the way back in the Watertown offensive end. They can't hold it in the zone. Watertown going to be first to the dot, though, as the Black Bears do ice it. 12-13 left to go here in the third period. 1 goal affair. Binghamton not allowed to change, and Watertown allowed to choose their dot.
And Watertown's been dangerous when they've given a chance to set up. Both their goals coming from Dylan Gutierrez as he was given a chance to set up too far in that zone off the breakaway. Too much time before any resistance met him, and they were able to set up earlier, too, from the point.
Ramaker's handcuffed on the half wall, trying to get it out. Thompson will be able to. Kim takes it away from his opposite number. But Watertown had more numbers back, and a cherry picker, Filipov, comes in alone. Backhander denied by Tomei. Two sides are going to come together. Black Bears didn't like the extra whack at that puck while Tomei had his glove on top of it. Somebody's stick broke.
I think it was Jesse Anderson's. Tomei just shutting the double doors there, able to keep Filipov off the score sheet and keep this one in favor of the Black Bears.
So they're going to move this draw into the neutral zone following all the extracurriculars.
Saw that one coming.
Mile away. And speaking of a mile away, Gutierrez will fire from behind the red line. Tomei will make the save. So Watertown will get the offensive zone draw that they were probably looking for. It just took about 4 seconds off the clock.
Just a little bit earlier. Gonna have to waste a couple more seconds getting in the zone.
So Gutierrez sends it in down low. Durazio tries to clear, stolen away by Utoro. Backhander intercepted by Bondarenko. And Harrison at cross ice on the right wing side for Jansen. Stubs not able to hold it in. So the Black Bears take over, and now Jansen's got some space out wide. Steps into a slap shot. Haven't seen that one in the Jansen arsenal so far this year. Binghamton keeps this play alive by Bondarenko temporarily. And Lathan has to go behind his net to get some separation. Watertown's changing, so no icing. Goaltender out to play it. Almost lost it to Stubs, who was looking for his second of the night. Two-man game down low with Bondarenko and Stubs, tying up Jake Schultz and Chris Corrigan. This one will make it out to the red line. Durazio will just rifle it back in. Bondarenko, Stubs, and Jansen calling for a line change. Out come Emery, Demaray, and Shankar. This one gets knocked up into the air and caught by somebody in the Black Bears bench area. There should be a neutral zone draw coming up almost halfway gone in the third period.
Yeah, it looks like that man right there was the one who snagged the puck. Look at the smile on his face. You see Coach Brant Sherwood with assistant coach Tyson Kirkby.
Tipped on by Demaray across the icing line. Black Bears try to seal the wall on the far side. Shots on goal are 40-20. Binghamton doubling up Watertown. Shankar tries to send it down low for Emery. Ostrud trying to connect once again. Shankar now from the goal line, centering up for Demaray. Stick impeded on the way through, but we play on. Weaver shot through traffic. Save made by Lenz. Another stretch pass. They're looking for Klink. And I think for the next 10 minutes of this game, Cole, we are going to see Steven Klink very high up on the ice.
I think we're going to see him on the ice a lot as well. I don't know how much time he's really going to spend on the bench, and I think Dan Weaver's realized that and is going to mark him one-on-one. Just keep a man with Klink.
Now force him to backtrack a little bit, and it's a giveaway by the Wolves. Weaver sends it right back in. Giveaway, Kim over to Yates, looking for the hat trick, denied on the doorstep by Lenz. Held in by Weaver. Thompson fires, he scores! Goal number 100 for Austin Thompson. Gives the Black Bears an insurance goal. They're up by 2. Take a bow, 25.
Well, Austin spent the better part of 4 seasons here in the 607 and has reached that 100-goal plateau. Now with the Black Bears, you know, Thompson ranks 4th in points franchise history. He ranks 3rd in assists, and now he's still 3rd in goals, but only 9 away from tying Nikita Ivashkin for 2nd.
So the Black Bears grab the insurance goal they were looking for, and it's goal number 100 for Austin Thompson. So now Anderson comes back the other way. He tries to go short side. Lentz dropped it, found it, and her frees it. So here's another look at goal number 100 for Austin Thompson. Stick handles and goes top shelf. That's a goal he won't forget. We're going to take a timeout, reminisce about it while we're away. We're back with you right after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Well, there's Mr. 100, Austin Thompson, and joined by him on his right, or excuse me, our right, his left, Mr. 200 assist, Gavin Yates. Pretty good company on the bench.
The all-time franchise leader in goals was standing behind them.
Now Shankar comes away with a backhand opportunity off a steal. Demaray in the third line out there, going to work in that low corner. Now Emery draws a penalty for the Black Bears. Anderson rifles a shot. It goes off the glass, going to be touched up by Gill. And as soon as Tomei got to the bench, he's got to skate back. Meyer security power play coming up once again, Cole.
Yeah, really a chance for the Black Bears to put this one away here with 8:26 to play. If they can find a power play goal here, it might be able to march this one to the end.
Well, that's an ancient rally towel, relic.
Yep, that was season 1. I remember that one. I've got that somewhere. Looks like Darian Benchik, the guilty party.
Time of the penalty, 11 minutes and 34 seconds. Darian Benchik sitting down for 2 minutes. Yates in the slot, got handcuffed. Schultz took the shot away.
Something tells me they're going to be looking for 12 and white a lot on this power play.
Stubbs fires. It's blocked by Schultz. Puck bounces end over end. Bondarenko does a good job of settling it down. Binghamton passes it around the outside up top, working high to low. It's Bondarenko now from the circle. Finds Yates. He's going to skate around, draw the attention. Trying to open up the Watertown defense. And over for Jansen, a one-timer. And he will score. That's the Berger goal, third power play goal of the night for the Black Bears. Gavin Yates sets up Mac Jansen. Binghamton leads by 3.
Yeah, just a nice finish there from Jansen, able to get the puck on and off his stick. Oh, so quickly, rips it past Lenz, and the Black Bears open up a 3-goal lead, the largest of the night. As they get to that Berger goal, here's a replay. Yates draws the eyes of the defender of Henning and Schultz, lets Jansen get alone in the slot, and is able to finish this one off to make it 5-2.
So Jansen will pick up his 5th goal of the season. Stays on pace with Austin Thompson in terms of team leading 5 goals on the season. Gavin Yates has also tied the team high with his pair of goals tonight as well.
Yates having a real nice night here tonight between the 2 goals and a couple assists.
Yeah, Bondarenko has 3 helpers too. Don't let that go unnoticed. Penalty here coming up against the Black Bears. Gill sends it across for McDonald. Demetrio trying to get there. 6:50 left to go here. Is Bird trying to keep it away from the Black Bears as much as possible, but D'Orazio touches up, and we have another call.
See who the guilty party here is for the trip. Believe it looks like it's going to be, is that Chicho Lathan? It is. Chicho Lathan will be the guilty party of the trip.
So the Binghamton power play come alive, and now all of a sudden they're 3 of 8 on the night. That's almost 50%.
Yeah, it looks real good. It looks like they're really starting to click. Those last 2 power plays were money, or as a certain someone we know would say, they were nails.
Schultz over to Michigan. This is a must-score opportunity here for the Wolves. They're down by a trio. Well, they're on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Filipov, shot blocked by Stone. Reeder was in a golden position to fire. He just couldn't locate the puck, and that allows the Black Bears time and space to clear. Filipov back the other way to Reeder. Return feed for Filipov. Just couldn't handle it as Michigan and Reeder play catch on the far side of your screen. Filipov up top for Corrigan. Sends it over to Schultz, and the Boo Birds will rain down on the Black Bears' former captain. Sends all the way down, under 6 minutes left to go, about 70 seconds left to go on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. So Corrigan sends it far side. Demetrio loses the handle on it, and right on cue, Bondarenko able to shoot it all the way down the ice. Lenz reverses around from Mr. 100, short-handed. Bondarenko shot blocked, kept out by Lenz. He took a whack at it, and Austin Thompson couldn't connect. Klink fires a wrist shot looking for the glove side high. Just sails wide. Off the glass and down to the ice. Klink in a board battle with Ramekers down low inside the trapezoid. Nice zoomed-in camera at ice level to see that board battle. Benchik sends it up top for Gill, over to Klink, a wrist shot, blocker save made by Tomei, and sent back around the wall, but not out. Klink keeps the play alive. Anderson will just slap that one. Caught between slammed and hammered. Lathan up and ready, penalty time is up, and Lathan comes out of the box. Watertown 0 for 7 on the man advantage. Now Lathan back the other way, offside though, are the Black Bears at the line. Bondarenko gets caught up in a collision, and that'll send us to our final media timeout of the night. Black Bears up 5-2. We're back with you folks right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Canfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds, or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tanning. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
While we were away, we found Super Mario to go with Luigi and the rest of the characters from the Mushroom Kingdom. They were the 1067 coolest fan of the game.
I think we're trying to locate them again here on the screen, but we'll have to wait. We were able to find them. Mario was missing for a while, but Mario returned.
He was searching in another castle.
Princess is in the next castle. Is that what Toto he says?
Yep. Lathan's wrist shot just goes wide. And Durazio gets a one-timer. It ricochets off the mask of Linz, and they're going to give him a couple extra seconds to readjust, as I believe one of his straps came loose.
Is that a tennis ball? Or an alien?
I don't know too many tennis balls with antennas.
Yeah, but you see the gray stripes there. It looked like a tennis ball. I mean, that'd be an interesting costume, a tennis ball. I'm just saying.
A Lathan shot blocked. Demaray trying to find the loose puck. Gets into a race with Henning on the far side to the wall. Those two players will collide. But Demaray able to pick it out of the corner. Cuts into the middle. A wrist shot caught by Linz. Good hustle that last shift by Zach Demaray.
Yeah, Demaray looking for that first goal of his career there. Shankar got his last night. A couple Black Bears looking for goal number 1 here in the lineup. Rumsey, Demaray, Lathan, and Durazio. All 4 looking for their first goals.
Rumsey sends it off the wall back to Weber. And Demaray is behind the red line. Linz came out to direct traffic, so no icing, waved off by the goaltender coming out of his crease. Rumsey would just reverse it around the wall, under 4 left to go. Weber trying to connect with Shankar. He connected with Emery last night on a very similar play. Corgan skates up the ice. Chips it on ahead for Stone. And knocked away now by Rumsey. Shankar able to sidestep the brute of the hit from Schultz. The Wolves, though, able to take over. Shankar, can he catch up? No. And the Wolves now bring it up the ice again. Schultz fires off the hand of Stone. Falls into the corner. Yates trying to sidestep one man, make it 2. Bad line change for the Wolves. 3-on-1. Kim to Thompson, in his skates. Now transitioning back the other way. Utoro and company, dressed in red, out wide. Utoro finds Reeder, up top. And finally, Gutierrez will turn it over to Anderson, who pokes the puck back out through the neutral zone. Utoro now sends it all the way across, looking for Gutierrez, pinching in from the far side. Paddle down by Tomei, and it looks like Lenz is going to stay put in his net. 2:25 left to go here in the third period. Ramaker is going to pull it out of the corner, ahead for Yates, Kim, and Anderson with him. Yates over for Anderson. It's too far ahead. And now bouncing puck up top. And it'll be knocked away by Watertown. Rumsey back to cover, though. So no breakaway opportunity for Reeder. Sent around the wall, held in at the line. That's Jansen. Stubs not able to set it down just quite yet. And Benchik, his shot will go off the leg of Durazio back over to the Black Bears. And Binghamton content now at this point just to get the puck out. Keep it as far away from their netminder as possible.
Speaking of their netminder, when this one hits double zeros, do you think him and Friedlander will get the message to do the goalie bumps?
I hope they talked about it.
I know Friedlander did it with McAnanama, so we'll see if he passes it on.
Michigan out wide, spins around. Lathan centered up, and Rumsey will just shoot this one down the ice. Binghamton's going to try to change, but they're not going to be able to. Icing is called with 65 seconds left.
Yeah, just got to get this one to the finish line here. It's going to be a nice win for the Black Bears. They're 6th in a row and 6th to start off the year here. Going to get them up to 17 points when it's all said and done.
So the Black Bears will sweep the weekend, and they will remain undefeated at 6-0-0. They will return home they will return home in 2 weeks. They are on the road next weekend against the Port Huron Prowlers. It will be Military Appreciation Night on November 8th on Saturday. Next time they're at home, they take on the Indiana Sentinels. Brand new team, brand new opponent. Schultz sends it far side, 40 seconds left to go. Emery tries to clear. It's held in by the Wolves. And now Lathan matched up against Kling, trying to get this puck out. Schultz was calling for it, stolen away by Jansen. 20 seconds left to go. Demaray out wide, has it blocked on the way through. Jansen just reverses it down low. Rumsey, with 10 seconds left to go, will send it across. Durazio from a low angle. One more save for good measure for Lenz. Final horn is going to sound, and that will do it. Black Bears win again. Final score 5-2 in favor of Binghamton.
Strong performance for the Black Bears in this third period here. It came in tied, and they're going to leave up by 3 and take this game. So a great job by Binghamton to have their faithful go home happy here on the Halloween night. And keep them in a good mood tonight. The Black Bears keep this one going here. And it's been a good time and good feelings running for the Black Bears so far, and I'm sure they'll keep it up. But they have a job to do next week in Port Huron. Another good team, a good opponent. Let's take a look. Look at that. Goalie bumps for Tomei and Friedlander.
What a performance by Dominic Tay in his pro debut. He improves to 1-0 in his career. A winning goaltender tonight. As the Black Bears win this one by a final score of 5-2. Let's take a quick timeout, get you ready for the Quinta Inn & Suites postgame show. We're back with you after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show. Time for the Budweiser 3 stars of the game. CJ Stubs with the game-winning goal. A little bit early for Mr. 100, but Gavin Yates, a 4-point night, would probably be the first star on any other night. But scoring his 100th goal as a Black Bear, well deserving of the first star. Austin Thompson, your Rocco J. Testani Budweiser first star of the game. So it looks like we're going to send it down to one more time for intern Max. Max, take it away.
I'm here on the ice with Gavin Yates. You had a huge 4-point night. How does it feel to contribute on a home win like this?
It's awesome right now. I mean, this is a great group of guys, and if we play our game for 60 minutes, not many teams can hang with us. So we're starting to click, and it felt good.
You've got 11 points now. You're second in the league, only behind your teammate, CJ. How does it feel to be contributing at one of the best rates in the league right now?
It feels really good, but I mean, it's really not about the points. It's just playing with this group. It's just so fun. It could be anyone, any night. So it's just, I'm grateful to be a part of this team.
There's been no shortage of winning here in Binghamton. What does it feel like, contributing with the city? And what are you guys looking for the rest of the year?
I mean, it's awesome. Just look around. I mean, there's not many barns like this around here, so it really means everything to a lot of these guys. So it's awesome.
Absolutely. Thanks, Gavin. Enjoy the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you, Max, and thank you, Gavin, once again. Hello, everybody. We're
That's
over
a jump
here.
scare?
Yeah, bro, that's a spooky sight. All right, ready? Bam, there's a light. Now it might be even scarier.
Oh, yeah, Brooks, look at your pores.
Yeah, I know. It's not a great day. All right, but you know who had a great night? Gavin Yates and Austin Thompson. Gavin Yates was the second star of the game. We just heard Max talk to him for the second time tonight. 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists, and on any other night besides Austin getting his 100th goal and a couple of helpers as well, probably could have been the first star. But those two guys really stepping up in the absence of Tyson Kirkby, particularly in this night. But the team as a whole continues to win, and they're now 6-0.
Yeah, and I'm not sure they're going to say this was a perfect win. The power play, it came together at the end, but it needs to come together a little earlier. And I think they're excited with how this game turned out. I think the Black Bears are obviously happy they got the win, but I think Coach Sherwood knows there's still work to be done before this is as well-oiled a machine as it can be, because we know they can be quite the oiled machine.
Yeah, so 3 power play goals for the Black Bears, albeit they were at 1 for 6 at one point, but hey, not how you start, it's how you finish. And they operated tonight just over 40% on the man advantage. So once again, your Rocco J. Testani, 3 stars of the game. CJ Stubs, 3rd with the game-winning goal. Gavin Yates with 4 points in 2nd, and Austin Thompson scoring his 100th goal as a Black Bear, the first star of the night. We will be on the road next week to take on the Port Huron Prowlers on Halloween night and the Day of the Dead, November 1st. And then the Black Bears will be back here at home on Friday, November 7th, and on Saturday the 8th. Saturday the 8th is Military Appreciation Night, first specialty jerseys of the season, and I know a lot of people get excited about Military Weekend when it comes to be Veterans Day.
Yeah, that's one of the nights that's always packed. You look at this barn and you see a couple empty seats. Not that night. No empty seats in that place during Military Appreciation Week. I'm excited. I haven't seen the jerseys yet, so I'm excited to get a look at those.
Oh, I have. EJ did a great job, as always. So we're going to take a couple of days off. We'll see you in Port Huron Friday night. Happy early Halloween. We'll talk to you Halloween night from McMahon Place in Port Huron. See you then.